Adventist Muslim Relations nagdaos ng isang Thanksgiving Fellowship para sa mga kapatid nating Muslim sa Pasay City. Panoorin ang kaganapan sa balita ni Yna Sintos.
Tayo po ngayon ay nandito sa Teachers Bliss Community Center, Calayan Village, Pasay City upang saksihan ang Thanksgiving Fellowship ng Adventist Muslim Relations.
The AMR, or Adventist Muslim Relations, Thanksgiving Fellowship was held on December 22, 2019 at the Teachers Bliss Pink House Community Center, Barangay 201, Calayan Village, Pasay City. It was arranged by Coach Manny Canizares. AMR, which mainly aims to share God's love to our Muslim brothers and sisters. It starts basically with Christ's method alone: friendship evangelism, developing a good relationship between our Muslim brothers and Adventist brethren. The coach wanted to emphasize the importance of building bridges for a better understanding of both faiths in efforts to bring peace despite differences in doctrines. Let's learn more from Coach Manny what AMR is.
Ano po ang AMR?
Well, actually, AMR, it's an acronym for Adventist Muslim Relations. But the deepest meaning of it is it's an Adventist mission, sharing God's love to our brother Muslims. Actually, our brother Muslims are the most neglected. They may be millions over Christians, but they are still neglected. Neglected on the manner of speaking that they are despised, ostracized. They are identified with a small group that they are terrorists and everything. But actually, I for one has been a Muslim for 25 years. And one thing I can say about Muslims, they are very peace-loving people themselves. There is no act of terrorism in the Quran in itself, per se. But many do not understand that the Quran is actually two parts. One is the revelation, and one is the hadith, which is the writings and the traditions of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, this is similar to us Seventh-day Adventists. We have the Bible, and we have Ellen G. White. The problem is, in the Quran, they were incorporated into one book, and many Muslims consider it both as greater light. But many Muslims, meaning to say the learned, know that the hadith is the lesser light. Okay? And the revelation of Allah or God is a greater light. Now, AMR, its purpose now is to have a harmonious relationship with our Muslim brothers and help them understand who Jesus is, Isa al-Masih. You know, Jesus is mentioned 25 times in the Quran. The Prophet Muhammad is mentioned 4 times. Many Muslim scholars are surprised about this fact, that they find that Jesus is more mentioned in the Quran than the Prophet Muhammad. And Jesus has performed miracles as written in the Quran, and the Prophet has not performed any miracle, Prophet Muhammad. So we basically deal with our Muslim brothers using the Quran. And, you know, we get the flack from our brothers and sisters from the Adventist side because they do not understand our purpose. But actually, in 2017, it was our group, before we learned about Adventist Muslim Relations, that was able to usher 7 souls, Muslim souls, to baptism, knowing that Jesus is their Savior.
There were at least 33 Muslim friends present from Taguig, Baclaran, and Pasay City. Elder Boy Clavero of Calayan SDA Church was there with several other SDA advocates to support the fellowship. Along with the invitees were Almobar Lajana, the Muslim Association Youth President of Arellana University in Pasay, along with his Muslim friends.
Magandang hapon po. Assalamualaikum sa mga nanonood ngayon. pumunta rito, na-invite kami ni Tito Manny. Alhamdulillah, umaten kami naman dahil isa rin siya sa mga naging magulang ko na rin dito sa Manila. Kaya inimbitahan niya kami. I attend now the activity na ginawa niya. Titignan namin kung anong meron naman sa the AMR na sinasabi nila, the Muslim and the Adventist Relationship. Ayun, tapos inshallah, makikinig kami ng maayos dito.
Coach Marlon Ramirez, church pastor of Pasay Central SDA Church, also gave a message of hope.
We're glad that we have this kind of ministry to our brother Muslim. We are privileged. Kami po ay masaya na makapaglingkod po sa mga kapatiran ho natin. Sa mga kapatid ho natin na nakikinig ho dyan, na nanonood po ngayon, at live sa ating pong FB, amin po kayong in-encourage na kayo din po sana ay makipag-participate din po at kumilala ng mga kapatid ho natin mga Muslim at makikita ho ninyo na sila ay belong sa atin, hindi sila dapat katakutan, kundi sila din po ay pinili ng Panginoon para maging kandidato din po sa kanya pong kaharian. Tayo po ay magkapatid, mga kaibigan po naming Muslim at maging ang ating po mga kapatid at Seventh-day Adventist. At nawa ho ay pagpalain po ang ating pong ministering ito.
The program includes delightful lunch that showcased the traditional Muslim cuisine and gift-giving to the invitees. There were also games and prizes for the winners, which were provided by the Adventist Brethren. AMR plans to have a medical mission next year. They also plan to visit a mosque to better understand the ways of Muslim worship and the deep spiritual motivations behind the religious practices. There will be Moa signing and mutual dialogue between the AMR and the Muslim Association of Arellano University, Pasay City, by early next year to coincide with the visit of the GC AMR Director, Pastor Petras Bahadur. This is Yna Sintos reporting from Barangay 201 Calayan Village, Pasay City for CLC News Live.